Hey guys, it's been a while since I've done a formal sit-down talking video, and I said that I would film a Q&A, so I'm finally getting around to that. Right now it is November 2nd on a Tuesday morning, so I figured that it would be a really good time to do a Q&A because this month is not gonna have a shop update, so just some extra content for you guys and stuff like that. I posted a Q&A probably about a year ago now, maybe a little more than that, talking about some questions, so I think I'm gonna go over a couple of those too because they probably are outdated right now. I posted a sticker a couple weeks ago asking for some more questions for a Q&A, so I have those pulled up in front of me. So let's just get right into it. So first question is, what is your favorite animal? So my favorite animal is horses, always has been. Very, very, very close second is wolves for sure. But yeah, horses and wolves are my favorite animals. Okay, next question. How many products do you have? So currently in the shop, I have 357. There's probably quite a few that are like sold out, so like those aren't in stock, but yeah, right now in the Etsy there's 357 live products. So I'm gonna go back into some of the questions that I got on my previous poll asking questions like what you guys wanted to know and stuff, because I feel like some of them are, like I said, probably outdated by now. Okay, first question. How long have you been doing stickers? So I've been doing stickers at this point probably about 2.5 years, because I started, I don't know, probably 2 years. 2 years, because I had my business for a few months before I got my cutting machine and started doing stickers and stuff like that. How long does it take for you to create an illustration from start to finish? So it completely depends on what I'm drawing and like what the subject matter is, what my goal for it is. Let's say custom pet portraits, depending on the complexity, can take me anywhere from 6 up to 20 hours, which is a lot of time. My normal illustrations, like my fully rendered animals, typically take about 10 hours or so. I spend a lot of time in the sketching, processing, composition, and stuff like that, so that's where a lot of the time goes. Also line work and, you know, everything else. Do you like illustrating people or animals better? I'm pretty sure my response to this is still the same as the last video. I honestly do not have a preference. I basically built my entire brand around both because I wanted to make sure like I don't restrict myself. So that's why it's people, plants, and animals, because I absolutely adore drawing people and I also adore drawing animals. I started my business initially drawing animals because I knew that's where the niche was. And it's a lot easier for people looking up stuff to look up, you know, like walrus sticker instead of like pretty girl sticker. Like, it's just more of a niche situation. But I personally love drawing either and. I know this one has definitely changed. Which is your personal favorite that you have done? As of right now, my personal favorite is probably this one. It's probably hard to see, but the Sunset Girl. It was my first color palette challenge, and I just absolutely adored how it turned out and the different colors that are in it. I just think it's like really pretty. How do you pick what animals to draw? So I actually have a list. Here it is. I actually have a list of animals that I want to draw, like, so I listed them all out. And I've gone through a couple of lists of them before. Just, there's literally no way that I can draw every single animal. It's just a fact. But this list is numbered 1 through 163. So at the moment, I basically ask Siri to pick a random number, and then I just draw whatever the random number is. So right now, that's how I'm getting through them and what I'm doing. So yeah, this is my little animal notebook. Where do you see your business going in the next few years? So this probably needs an update because, you know, it's been about a year since I did that, did the question before. I see my business definitely growing into the point where hopefully I can get a studio and have a couple of employees. At this rate, I definitely think that that is plausible with how we are right now, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because I really want to hire people to do some of the admin work and social media and stuff like that. Not that I don't like the social media, it's just it does truly take a lot of time developing like strategies and stuff like that, and just I don't draw as much as I should, and I think that's a big deal, not being able to draw as much. So that's definitely where I see my business going, is hopefully getting to the point where I can hire like a couple of extra hands. What's your best advice on how to grow an art account? Be yourself. Be yourself, post what you love to draw, but also just keep it like consistent. Consistency is key. No matter what, every single professional will tell you that consistency is key, because if you don't show up for your supporters, why are they going to support you? If you're not creating content for them and giving them ways to engage with you, there's no way that you can grow an account or a business or anything like that. Okay, so these questions are more just kind of like frequently asked questions that I get asked a lot, that I'm gonna go over. So all of these frequently asked questions are on my website as well as my Etsy. What's the best way I can support you and your art? So the best ways that you can support me and Naterade Creates are through my Etsy shop, my website, and my Patreon. So the Patreon is a newer thing that I established. Basically, Patreon is a way to support your favorite creators by pledging a certain amount of money per month, and you get exclusive rewards specifically curated for patrons. So I started this a couple months ago. I have 5 patrons as of right now, so thank you guys so much for that. But it helps me to have a consistent income rather than just relying on the fluctuating Etsy sales. And I produce special content just for those people, just for those patrons. So I won't be selling those designs in my Etsy shop or anything like that, and you get to vote on polls and everything like that. So definitely Etsy, my website shop, and Patreon are the best ways to support me and Naterade Creates. Do you do custom commissions? So yes, just shoot me an email or a message. But I basically have the custom commissions that I do already up in my Etsy shop. So if you have a special request, please feel free to message me or anything like that. What programs do you use for your digital art? So I use Procreate on my 12-inch iPad Pro, and that's how I create the bulk of my work for my shop, because it's digital artwork is easier to make prints of and stickers and everything like that, and it's kind of an all-in-one process. So I use Procreate. What is your favorite traditional art medium? So a lot of people absolutely hate colored pencil, but colored pencil is my all-time favorite traditional medium. I don't know what it is. It would always make my hands cramp up, but I absolutely adored colored pencil. It's just the finished product. You can't beat it. Like, there's no other way to mimic what a finished traditional color pencil piece looks like. Where is the best place to purchase your products? So I actually, if you didn't know, I have 2 separate spaces. I have my Etsy shop as well as NateradeCreates.com with my website shop. But right now the best place to get products is definitely the Etsy, because that's where all of my products are uploaded. The website doesn't have all of the products available, so if you want to shop like the full range, I definitely recommend the Etsy. Also, the website only accepts PayPal transactions, whereas the Etsy shop accepts a ton of different transactions. So definitely the Etsy shop is the easiest and most efficient way to purchase products. Will you modify existing illustrations? I do not. I will not modify an illustration that I already did, because that's basically just making it a custom order. And so if I'm gonna have to put the time in, it's gotta be ordered as a custom order, not just me changing it just for one person. Alright guys, so that is all the questions I have right now. If you have any more questions, please just leave them in the comments, shoot me a message, anything like that, and I will definitely be doing another video soon, as well as hopefully a studio tour. This is probably the most you guys have seen of the studio, like, with me in a video. But it's actually still a work in progress. If you didn't know, I completely took out my bedroom, basically. A couple months ago, I downsized to a twin-size bed, which is right there, and then got a desk and shelves, just basically just convert my entire bedroom into an office for my workspace, because I didn't have enough room with the space that I was in, because I was sharing an office with my parents' office. So I just completely changed out my room, and basically the only personal effects I have are clothes and my bed. The rest is completely business related. But I still need to put stuff up on the walls, but after I get all of that done, then I will be doing a studio tour for you guys. And I also have been posting a little bit on YouTube. It's really hard for me to actually talk to the camera in a formal setting, rather than just like, you know, little Instagram videos and stuff like that. But I really want to work on doing that for you guys, to really just show you the behind the scenes of like the processes, what's going on, because I personally love studio vlogs, and so it's a goal of mine to work up the confidence. So I've done kind of a couple with the other Q&As and talking and stuff like that, but hopefully this is the first step. So thank you so much guys for watching. I guess I should have introduced myself at the beginning. That would have been a good idea. I'm Natalia, and I'm the owner and artist of Naterade Creates. If you want to support me, please check out the links in my bio. So the best ways to support me are Etsy, Patreon, my website shop, and I'm also on basically every social media platform. So if you like this video, please subscribe and help me to grow my following a little bit so I can keep doing these kinds of videos. Thanks guys!